Hello everybody, and we're about to continue our Let's Play series of Horizon Zero Dawn. Let's see where our adventure is going to be taking us next. I believe in our last episode we were actually helping some young hunters as they were kind of fumbling around with some machines and not exactly returning parts in the whole form that the merchant Bergman needed. So now I think we're trying to find just a couple more parts and then they can be on their way. I think they're also trying to name their Warwick, and they're up to some bad ideas, like they had Bloody Snowdrift, which did not go over well. Okay, meet the young Warwick at the next encounter. It's cool how the snow just kind of swirls around in the wind. I'll probably go right over here. There we go. Okay, we got a campfire up ahead.
Looks good. Red light means trouble.
Maybe we can just kind of sidestep these guys for now.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
Quite the jaunt to get to the young Warwick. They really made their way across the cut.
There's the herd. Everyone ready?
Are you joking? We were born ready. Let's go get them, flaming skulls.
Nope. That's awful.
It is a pretty bad name. Good effort though, guy.
Forget it. Let's just go kill something.
I wonder if we'll get a better view on this side. There we go.
You're not gonna be the one to stop me.
Okay, now we can take down these machines.
Got a couple arrows for you.
Okay, somebody's shooting. Oh boy. Need to get some cover for a little bit. And there we go.
I don't know about you three, but I feel better. Aloy, did you get that component?
That's another part down. One more and you'll have what you need to pay off Bergrand.
Starting to feel real, you know. I'm starting to believe we're really gonna get out of here. Honestly, I wasn't sure we'd survive a week without Nakoni. But here we are.
Who's Nakoni?
Nakoni she was a friend of ours. She challenged the chieftain for control of the Werak.
She didn't make it.
No. If you're gonna tell this story, tell it true. She was murdered.
Is this why you left Banor? Because of this business with Nakoni and your chieftain?
Onakut knew Nukoni was our mentor, our friend. We couldn't stay.
That final night, we snuck back to camp, packed what we could, and left.
Like cowards.
What are we to Ty? We are Banuk, aren't we? Survive and prevail. That's what we do.
It's not what she did.
What happened? How did you lose Nakoni?
She challenged the chieftain to a hunting competition. Onakut, damn him. He wasn't nearly the hunter Nakoni was. But who comes back to the camp after the trial? Onakut, grinning like a snap maw, crowing, "Oh, where's little Nakoni?"
We tracked Nukoni through the woods. Found her not far from the trailhead.
With her damn neck snapped.
I don't want to remember her like that. Sometimes that memory, it's all I can think of.
I'm sorry to Ty. It sounds like she meant a lot to you. To all of you. Nakoni challenged the chieftain. Why?
Onakut wrapped himself in power and authority the way some people wrap themselves in furs. If you were willing to fawn over him and sing false songs to him, you might get a spot on the best hunts. The Werak split into two. Those willing to lick the bottoms of Onakut's feet, and the rest of us, waiting for things to get better.
Until Nakoni.
She was the best and bravest of us. She was the one who took a stand.
I'm sorry for what you've been through.
It's nice to be heard. Thank you, Aloy.
Look, it doesn't matter, okay? What happened in Banor is buried in Banor. What matters now is what happens in the Sundom. That's where the burning turkeys are gonna make a name for ourselves, right?
Oh, the
Burning
burning,
turkeys.
turkeys? Seriously?
It rolls off the tongue.
Sort of like vomit?
So, where to next?
There's a lake just west of here. Seems like a good place to find a snapmaw fang. We'll meet you there.
If you beat us there, just wait by the campfire. We'll be along.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
This place looks interesting.
Ursus Americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Beautiful. How fierce you must have been. That fur. You never even felt the cold, did you?
I
He
can't
hadn't
spare the
preserved
weight.
you. Would anyone even know you disappeared?
I hate to interrupt.
Oh, Yes. Hello, an outlander at the Shrine of Forgotten Beasts. Welcome. I'm Enjuk.
Aloy. The Shrine of... what?
When the old world still breathed, a great man built a tiny totem to this beast and stored the visage inside. When the totem is placed on the pedestal, the animal is painted onto the empty air, and the beast lives again. Well, almost.
There are 7 pedestals. Where are the other 6 figurines?
I found this one in the wilds. Remembered the indentations in the pedestals here, and saw how they matched the base of the totem. But as you say, it's one of 7, isn't it? The great Montana Recreations must have made more, but time has scattered them.
So these totems... the images they show are of animals that no longer exist. They're gone. Like the old ones.
So it seems. To think such magnificent creatures are lost to us, that we never even knew they were here. We rely as much on beasts as we do on machines. For food, for warmth, but do we study them with the same fervor? Yeah, I do. For example, I have this theory about foxes. Why do foxes have red fur? Think about what they eat.
Meat?
Raw meat. Bloody meat. See? Natural causation. Logical connections. It only makes sense.
You've thought a lot more about foxes than I have. Here's another one for you. Here's another one for you.
I thought we had some figurines. Not really seeing anything though.
Oh, which beast are you, little friend? What secrets will you tell us? Well, I've placed it on the pedestal. We'll see.
You said a great man made these figurines?
Indeed. He was, I believe, a student of the natural world. Like me. But surpassing my abilities 1,000 times over. The great Montana recreations. Perhaps the finest natural scholar the old world ever produced. His voice claims responsibility for the totems, the vessels for the knowledge he accumulated. I share his desire to understand the beasts, to catalog their behaviors and preserve their images. I like to flatter myself that I'm an apprentice of sorts, carrying on his work. Someday, perhaps, if I am persistent, I can earn his name. Enjuk Recreations.
I should get going.
Of course, of course. I've taken up so much of your time already. But I don't suppose you could keep an eye out for more figurines?
If I run across any, I'll bring them your way.
Puma Concolor, the fearsome cougar. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Its coat is sand-colored. Could it have been a burrowing animal? Perhaps those teeth were only used for digging.
That's funny.
Let's find this blue gleam a better home. Back again, Enjuk.
You've picked up my interest in the beasts of the old world, I see.
That's all for now.
Until next time, then.
Okay, I think we still have to take care of... Nope, not that one. The Hunter's 3, okay. Should be nearby.
I wonder what they'll trade for blue gleam.
Security inspection. This place, as my father used to say, is a sixth alarm dumpster fire. A catastrophic breach waiting to happen. And this Malinowski guy, he's the source of the problem. I guarantee it. Too wrapped up in this pet project of his. I mean, who the hell cares if a bunch of stagnant pools of water are rainbow colored or not?
No sign of them yet. Guess I'll just sit and wait. I was starting to worry about you three. Everything all right?
We took our time. After our last conversation, we had a lot to think about.
I can imagine. Just one more hunt, then your debt is paid and you three can make your way south. Ready?
Huntress, the Sunshine Snowshoes await your signal.
That's awesome.
Horrible. I'm almost impressed, Dulamok. Didn't think you could come up with a name worse than burning turkeys.
Well, I liked it. Let's hunt.
Okay, we got 2 of those.
Here we go again.
Maybe 3. Oh my god, I did not see that one coming in. There we go. That's two. One more over here, I believe. There we
I
go.
don't know how it works, but I know how to stop it.
Oh boy. Okay, where are the rest of the machines? I think we got turned around somehow. There we go. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. And there we go.
Come here, Aloy. Let's have a proper goodbye, huh?
There. That's the last of Bergren's parts. Looks like you three are out of debt.
For now. Until Orkai breaks something else.
It was one time!
You make a nice shaman, Aloy. Thanks for lending a hand. Maybe we'll meet you in the Sundom sometime.
Once you get to the Sundom, what then? What's the next step?
We hunt like Nakoni wanted to hunt.
Nakoni had big dreams. A werak in which everyone pulls their weight and takes care of each other. No shamans, no chieftains, no need to pry the power out of anybody's hands.
Sounds like a lot of work.
But worth it, I think. And a fitting tribute to Nakoni. We can become the werak she always wished for.
You won't have me to strip your kills now. Are you three gonna be alright?
Doesn't look that hard, really. We'll be fine.
Great. He watches 3 successful harvests and he's suddenly a shaman.
That's pretty
When
funny.
you get to Song's Edge, talk to Bergrand. If he can't teach you himself, he'll know someone who can.
Sure. And I bet he charges us for the introduction.
Thank you, Aloy. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I guess this is goodbye. How does it feel, putting Banuk lands behind you?
The only thing I would have missed is already gone.
Let all those rotten Banor suck-ups freeze to death.
It's a little much, Urkai, don't you think? It's strange. What is it to be Banuk after Banur forsakes you? How do we decide who we are? How about you, Aloy? Who do you think we are? What will you remember of us?
You lost someone you care about. That leaves a wound. The sort of wound a lot of people don't recover from.
Yeah. I've got nothing but scars to show for it.
That's the point. Only survivor's scar. After everything you've been through, you keep going.
We're the Scars of the North.
Scars of the North. Sounds pretty tough, doesn't it?
Thank you, Aloy. It's a good name. One we'll honor.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Okay, let's head on over to Bergrand. Scars of the North is pretty good. A little better than Burning Turkeys, or Sunshine Shoes, or whatever that one was. Pretty funny. Sunshine Snowshoes.
Why does Tuli overcomplicate things?
Bergrand, how'd your investment pay out?
Quite handsomely, thanks very much. You know those 3 crazy Banuk are calling themselves the Scars of the North now? Well, now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south then?
Aye, that they have. I've got a friend in the Sundom by the name of O'Toole. He owes me a favor. Old O'Toole is a machine scavenger, a pretty competent one. So I sent them to learn from the best.
Or at least from the pretty competent.
Well, we work with the resources we have. Speaking of which, here, a token of my gratitude.
Once Cooley's finished,
Ooh, 3
you'll be
blue
able to
gleam,
see
nice.
the painting from anywhere on Song's Edge.
to leave things alone.
Okay, let's see what we got here. We already have a forge fire and a storm slinger. We are wanting the Banuk striker bow. And there we go. Let's see if we can find Sakuli. Pigment. Pigment. They were talking about Sakuli when we were over here. And they talked about paintings. And there's a big old painting over here. So she's gotta be somewhat nearby.
I don't see what's wrong with the traditional paintings.
Come on. Trust Sakuli's when the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small. It was
The Tallneck lives? I thought it was frozen and dead. The blue light gone from its carcass.
Ah, there you are. I know where it's at. I know.
What does the Outlander want?
This is quite the
I'm
climb.
looking for Sakuli. You found her. Come, come. Let's get it over with. Quite a view you've got up here. It's a useful perspective. How fleeting we are when the world is so wide. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the land. Ever changing. That's a lesson. All our marks will pass. That outlook sounds a little depressing for a painter. Haven't met many artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew, but a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments, like none have seen. Ray said you two were friends. I paint about what I feel now, not the way things used to be. Ray understood. Most Banuk didn't. I would have been exiled if she hadn't had Aratak take me into their werak. Have you always been a painter? I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Banur. Up there, the markings are eternal. They paint over the same lines, the same colors, over and over. As a child, I learned from copying them. As I grew, my heart sank at the familiarity. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving. These pigments you want. Where should I look for them? Salts gather at the edges of geysers and hot pools. Crystals cling to the rocks and cliffs. The Banuk rock paintings are impressive, but, you want to know what they mean. That's not the right question, but I'll answer anyway. Some are called to the machines. The sacred shapes you see on metal casings, or on a cauldron door.
Do the machines listen to the call?
I don't know. Others, like mine, are called to the tribe. You could say inspiration or prophecy. And sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Seek out the vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among snow or rock or metal. That's its own reward, but I'd reward you as well.
Okay, collectible pigment reward box. Looks like we have one nearby, actually. It's always a fun time when you get to rappel down. Just looks cool.
In the old days, the Mad Sun King made doing so impossible.
Easier when I was a kid.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool looking.
I know, so little worth
Breath is ice. Before I even breathe out. Outlanders. Gorge Outlanders.
Oh, I guess we already got that pigment. Okay. Clear the waypoint. We have another one over here. Okay, not much further now. Okay, we're right by it. Just have to find it now.
All night washing floor dung for my boots and missed the hunt.
Not seeing any pigments.
I don't remember much about the Red Raids. Probably nothing for me.
Is there something wrong with the bait I'm using?
Okay, there's nothing up here. And yet it just keeps putting us in a circle. It's got to be around right here.
Celebration used to echo through the country. No more.
I wondered when I'd see you again.
Another horror visited upon us by the daemon.
My shaman says it is not enough to catch a fish. You must also think like a fish. Come on, fish, take the bait.
How long did you continue to extend this machine? Mom will have no chance of scrabbling a bit.
Well, I can't seem to find the pigment over here at the moment. More pigments are this way. We're also just under an hour, so maybe we can try to find one more pigment. There's a pigment over here, actually.
These new hunters are so eager to prove their worth, but the only skill they seem to have is showing off.
Pleasant days.
I feel like it's below us.
My song screams now. Riddle. Mud.
They definitely don't make it easy finding the pigments. No, there it is.
The coolie will want this.
Okay, I think this is about it for this episode, and in our next one we'll continue trying to find more of the pigments and then give those to Sakuli. So we're right around an hour. And with that, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll be talking again real soon.